Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairy Muppet. Welcome back to another Hairy Bash semi-final series. So, yesterday we saw Patreus and Mighty Kiwi go at it, and Patreus came out the victor. Mighty Kiwi going on to the third place matchup, and Patreus going on to the grand finals. So, excellent series of games by them. If not a little bit short for my liking, but still incredible gameplay by both of those players in the very early game. So it's going to be awesome. And yes, now we have another ZvZ. It is KingkOng versus EnDerr. So EnDerr up the top side of the map. He is from the Philippines, plays for the Imperium Pro team, and got to this point by defeating Soul in the quarterfinals. And Soul actually gave him a bit of trouble by basically doing a double gateway proxy zealot rush in the first game, which managed to beat EnDerr, but EnDerr just fought back, owned him with roaches in the second game, and in the third game another proxy zealot rush, but EnDerr managed to hold it off at that point. So really good stuff there. And now he's pushing into a Zerg player, and KingkOng down the bottom right side of the map is from South Korea, plays for the Avant-Garde team. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he got here by beating the Economist in the quarterfinals, and basically he's just roached him all over the place. There's a roach rush followed by a roach-nitis rush, just to sort of put that little bit of taste on it. Here we go. EnDerr moving with a ton of early lings. Got the pull first. Going for a bunch of really early ling harassment right here. Trying to do as much damage as you can. Really wary about that ling surround, or the worker trick. You can use it to completely surround those guys, and it's very dicey to try and do that because the lings will get absolutely owned, and really absolutely owned. So trying to do some damage. Here we go. It's going after the lings straight away. And so far, EnDerr, I mean, he's been doing it. He's got this out here, but he hasn't really been able to do a lot of damage with the older workers. You see, they go for the minerals, and they all lump up on each other, and then they sort of spread out, and it's just nuts. And I think that KingkOng should be able to actually pull this off, to actually defend against this. He's lost a single worker and a single link. He has killed 3 links, and now he's going to be in trouble right here because he hasn't got an easy way to sort of defend against that. He's got all of his guys up here, and I think EnDerr does have a little bit of an advantage. And will it be enough to take out this base? I do not know, but that is going to be definitely awesome to actually be able to take that base out. Here we go. He's going for the lings, moving in, and now he's going to be able to start taking out the workers. Doing a great job at that. Obviously, it felt like I don't know, he's just hitting everything he possibly can at the moment. I still feel like he could take out that hatchery if he really wanted to, but the amount of lings for KingkOng is starting to get into this stupid area, and EnDerr doesn't have that many more, but he's got 2 groups of them, and that is going to be awesome. So there he goes, moving in, going to be flanking on both sides, taking out those lings, but the rest of the lings coming at the back. And EnDerr with the speed is actually going to be doing stuff, but once this spine crawler comes up, he's not going to be able to do anything at this base. He's just going to have to finish off this base. I think he's always going to be finishing off this base, but right now he's just going to be hitting as much of this guy as he can, sending the reinforcements, constantly hitting that base. These lings coming around, going to try and do this. Are they finally going to be finished off this base? It looks like they finally are going to be. And there he goes. No way that base is going to be saved. Down it goes, and EnDerr is happy with his day's work. But now he has to start thinking, what am I going to be doing once KingkOng moves all of these lings around to my base? Because EnDerr is going to be building up, is going to be starting to build up his economy. He hasn't actually been building that much. He's been building a ton of lings right now. He's got 18 versus 18. So he has been keeping up with Mr. KingkOng, and he's got the speed so much earlier, and he's got the base being built up. So EnDerr has bought himself a very good position in this game. KingkOng had a good position while he had that hatchery up early, but he didn't have speed, and eventually he lost that hatchery. So he definitely went down in that point, and now EnDerr is in a very good position, looking to take out this game. So we'll see. Look at this ling. He's trying to find a way in. He's not though, and it's unfortunate because he'd love to see this baling nest coming up. And they had a pretty good guess though, or maybe he just wants one of his own. So he is building a baling nest as well as a spine crawler. So he's going to be well in position to defend against KingkOng's baling aggression, which is going to be awesome. So There we go. A bunch of Lings running back. Look at this crazy Overlord, man. He's got like dreadlocks or something like that. Anyway, oh, what do we got going over here? Lings coming in. Did he force a cancel right there? I think he did. But he just rebuilt it straight away. So that forced a reset on the build time of that thing. Very, very nice job from Mr. EnDerr there. I don't know if he can do it again, if he can sort of loop around these guys, get back and hit the hatchery. Because KingkOng is sort of opening himself up right now. He does have speed though. If he didn't have speed, this would be suicide from KingkOng's point of view. But he does have speed, so he can make it happen. And he's trying to do as much damage as he can. Meanwhile, EnDerr back at his main base. He's got the spine crawler landing down here. Is it going to be done in time? I think it is going to be. KingkOng turning around. Sorry, EnDerr turning around, trying to make things happen. He's got a bunch of banelings there, but KingkOng got so many banelings. Here he goes, trying to take these banelings out ASAP. But now the Lings are in here, and suddenly KingkOng has a very, very large force in front. Oh, the Queen and the Spinecrawler are doing a great job there, but the banelings, oh, phenomenal job of killing those banelings, man. I think the banelings just exploded on purpose, maybe? It doesn't make any sense, but the banelings coming out from Mr. EnDerr, soaking away a lot of those Lings, and so far EnDerr has done everything beautifully, and KingkOng has got to be a little bit frustrated here. He had a huge force in here, not really doing all that much, and here we go. The banelings coming in though, coming in all the way, and those Lings got destroyed. The workers not quite, and if KingkOng had any Lings left over, he might be trying to finish them off. He's got some Lings running in, but I don't know if they're going to make it through. The Queen's not really blocking that exit, but anyway, bunch of Lings still coming through, setting up for some more banelings. Going to try and sneak in the bottom side, but banelings are already there. Oh, we're running into a bunch of banelings. Those guys did not stand a chance. So it's a beautiful plays from both players. Here we go, the Lings almost coming in, but getting hit by banelings again. EnDerr is so good at this right now. He's doing such a great job positioning his banelings perfectly to always pick up on the Lings that are streaming in. I mean, the Lings, they've been trying to finish off these workers. They have not managed to do it. They, like 3 or 4 times, they get past this baneling, they hit another baneling up there. It's incredible play from EnDerr. And he's looking like he's in a fantastic job right now. He's actually 3 workers behind, but what's he got going on? What has he got going on? Not a whole lot, actually. He's, oh, sorry, EnDerr, what are we doing? EnDerr, yeah, he's ahead. He's ahead by about 3 workers, which is not a huge amount. He's really had to put a lot into staving off KingkOng's attack. But KingkOng now going for workers, and EnDerr now going for Lings. So this could be interesting. A little bit unexpected, and KingkOng, not totally unexpected. I mean, he does have a baneling out there, which is going to be nice. But I'm sure that EnDerr can deal with that one baneling without having to sack his entire Ling force. And look at this, 22 Lings I just saw him building. So he's just like, you know what, I think I've got the advantage here. I'm pretty sure that KingkOng is building up. And I'm just going to be like, screw it, I'm going in. Ton of Lings. And even one baneling is not going to stop all these Lings coming in. So KingkOng has to start realizing that things are not as they appear that they're at. I mean, he has gone for a 3rd base, and KingkOng must have scouted that. But he's also gone for a ton of Lings, whereas KingkOng was probably expecting him to go for a ton of workers. So he sees the Lings come in, instantly building 4 banelings. They should be up in time. And if they get the good hits off, then KingkOng is going to be in a fairly good position. He's 12 workers up, but he needs to be able to hold off this assault. Sends in a bunch of Lings, and they all die to banelings. So that is a nice play from KingkOng. But look at this, the rest of the guys all being built into banelings. And that is a massive, massive amount of banelings. KingkOng building up a huge amount, trying to gate off here. He sort of gates off, but there's a little gap over there. Banelings running in and just doing a fantastic amount of damage. He's got so many banelings he doesn't even care where they go. And look at this, KingkOng trying to get some banelings up. I don't think he's going to have enough. Look at the banelings just running in right here, destroying a ton of workers. The workers are just moving all over the place to try and get some beautiful splits off, but a lot of them are going down here. And EnDerr just continuing to morph in banelings all over the place. Oh, he's just going absolutely nuts. KingkOng is starting to hold off a little bit here, but his worker count has been knocked down quite severely. And the question is, can EnDerr absolutely own this army? Can he finish this game off right here? Or is it just going to be an equalizer and the game will go on? I don't know yet. More banelings continuing to go in. And just absolutely... I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. He's continuing to kill workers, but the workers are so spread out that EnDerr just doesn't want to waste his banelings. He is using his lings to kill them all, though. And here we go. The mutas are coming in. KingkOng's last hope. But I don't think he's going to have any workers left. His worker number's down to 16. And banelings taking out a bunch here. Is down to 2. Gives the GG. EnDerr taking a nice early lead in this semi-final series. Great stuff from him. And we will see if he's able to come back in game number 2. But it's going to be interesting. So, anyway, nice play there. And KingkOng, I don't know, man. I mean, I think he was sort of kidding himself going for mutas at that point. But maybe he just didn't realize how crazy EnDerr was going on that sort of stuff. Just absolutely nuts. But, oh man, EnDerr went nuts. Everybody was expecting him to just build up workers. After that point, he didn't. He went straight for a ton of lings and then a ton of banelings, and he just, the pressure he put down was so insane. So that was it. EnDerr winning game 1, and we will see if he goes on in game 2 to do the same, or whether KingkOng will push back and do some awesome stuff. So, yeah, going to be checking that out. Stay tuned for that. This has been Hairy Muppet. I'll see you guys tomorrow.